Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Single mothers are happy that they divorced their husbands and are now doing it all on their own. Check out this video captioned, "When being a single mom is easier than being partnered with a man." Let's get it.
I am honestly amazed how many women find it easier to be a single mother than to stay with the partner of their child. This is in heterosexual relationship. Like, I know women who are like, you know what, I can work, I can pay the bills, I don't need your child support. And if you do provide it, doesn't even touch the sides. I can cook, I can clean, I can do whatever needs to be done, and I don't have to worry about you anymore. Not some dude like at you for things and making demands and having a whole ass person that you got to be responsible for in addition to your children. And a lot of these women that I know, like, they were told it was going to be harder to be a single mum. They were told, watch out, it's going to be more difficult. Then they do it and they're like, oh my God, my stress has gone down. They have time to themselves. They can parent without bullshit. They don't have to cook a meal every night. I'm amazed. They actually find it easier.
All right, guys, so you heard it for yourself. So we're going to read just a couple of comments here in response to this video that we just watched. First commenter says, "So happy that the stigma attached to single moms is no longer negative. Exclamation mark. I left my ex-husband and only good things came out of it," with the applause emojis. Next, another commenter says, "This is all I've been saying and they said, pick better men. I don't even want y'all." This female commenter says, "Submitting, trusting and obeying a man who doesn't have your best interest at heart keeps you stuck, used, and abused." This female commenter says, "I have always said if you are struggling with someone, might as well struggle alone." Another commenter says, and of course, guys, these are all women commenting because, you know, they can relate to what this chick is saying. Another woman says, "I'll take being a single mom any day over dealing with a man-child who makes me do everything. Never again." So a lot of women here agree with what she has to say. Their lives became better after initiating that divorce, after leaving their husbands. This woman says, "My mom found it easier to work a full-time job, run her photography business, get multiple degrees while raising 2 kids after leaving my dad." So she's saying her mom made the right decision by leaving the family, breaking up her family. Next commenter here says, "First thing I noticed when I separated from my ex was that I always had money. Wish I'd done it 5 years sooner." This next commenter, interesting username there, Divorcee Devotionals. She says, "House, graduated, author, 4 times my income. Since 10 years, I have been divorced." And guys, this is what these women think is going to happen when they leave their husbands, when they initiate divorce, when they become single mothers. Next commenter says, "No one believed me 20 years ago when I said this. I am so glad to see women speak on it now." But the question is, man, how true is this? How true is it that women thrive after divorce? The women thrive as single mothers? Well, check out this video by another woman.
I'm honestly amazed how many women find it easier to be a single mother.
Can I just add to this for a second? I did this way back in the day, and let me tell you, no one believed me. And now I'm glad that women have TikTok and are catching game, because as soon as I left, why was I able to work full-time, go to grad school full-time? Like, I finished my undergrad, then I did grad school full-time while I was like starting a business on the side, raising 3 children on my own, and now my bank account fats. So I don't understand. It's like having big kids. Let me just show you. Let me just show you these degrees up here. Let me just show you those degrees up there. All accomplished by dropping the dead weight. I'm just saying, ladies.
All right, so you guys heard it for yourself. She's a PhD, right? I'm a PhD.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So you saw her there. She's showing off all the degrees, all the accomplishments that she was able to accomplish, that she was able to garner after leaving her husband, after initiating a divorce and becoming a single mother. Is it true? Is this what happens once you leave your man and initiate divorce? Well, let's check out these comments and see what other people have to say about this video. Our first comment says, "I want to, And so she's talking about she wants to leave her man and divorce, but I have no idea how to support myself with how bad rent is. Next commenter says, spitting facts. Another woman agrees and says, yes, divorce is the way forward. Another woman says, this is my life right now. Life hasn't been this easy for years. Another woman says, I've been a complete single parent for 13 years. Sure, had relationships, AKA I was riding the CC. They were busting my cheeks fast, not slow, because I don't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
But I'm so far better off. Kid is 50 now, and I can do as I please when I please. That's what these women want. They want to do what they want, no consequences, no man in their life to tell them nothing, right? Next commenter says, getting a divorce was the best decision I have ever made. If you guys have ever wondered the statistic that 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women, well, here's your proof. Though anecdotal, you can go look up these statistics. They are facts. Another commenter says, and they aren't being criticized at every step of the day, with the love emoji. So she's saying, hey, I can live my life without a man's guidance, right? They just want to be on their own. Another commenter says, I kind of felt guilty. I thought I was the only one who felt this way. 4 likes. Apparently you're not. Another woman says, this is a crazy sign. I needed this just this moment. This chick's gonna go divorce her man. Oh shit. This is why social media is toxic, man. Right here. Women look for signs. Women are into, women are more prone to believing in mystical signs from the stars and everything. And so she's taking this as a sign. She's about to hit her husband with divorce papers. This shit is crazy. And next comment says, facts, it really is easier. This woman says, I was told I wouldn't cope. I didn't cope. I thrived. And finally, our last comment says, marriage benefits man, not the woman, ever. So here's a question. Is this true? Do women thrive when they divorce their husband, when they become single mothers? Do single mothers do better off without a man in their life? Well, let's look at some data, right? Let's not just watch TikTok videos in an echo chamber of women who are convincing each other that they're doing better. Let's look at the stats. So these stats come from singlemotherguide.com. So our first one here reads, single mother statistics. Single motherhood has grown so common in America that today 80% of single parent families are headed by single mothers. Nearly a third live in poverty. Again, nearly a third live in poverty. So are single mother households thriving? From the looks of it, not so much. Not convinced. Let's take a look at more statistics. So let's look at income. Single mothers earn income that place them well below married mothers in the income ladder. The gap between the two groups is significantly large. The median income for families led by a single mother in 2020, so this is recent, was about $49,214, well below the $101,517 median for married couples. Out of more than 10 million low-income working families with children, 39% were headed by single working mothers, or about 4.1 million. The portion is much higher among African Americans, 65%, compared to whites, 36%. So the stats show the exact opposite of what these women claim will be the result of women leaving relationships. Now, could they be doing okay? Yeah, maybe. But the vast majority of single mother households, single mothers out here are struggling badly. Not only are they struggling, but you're breaking up families and also removing fathers from homes, right? All right, so let's look at poverty. Single mothers are much more likely to be poor than married couples. The poverty rate for single mother families in 2020 was 23.4%, nearly 5 times more than the rate. 4.7% for married couple families. So there it is. That's the truth. And as much as women want to glorify divorcing their husbands and they want to glorify being single mothers, the truth is women struggle. Take a look at these other women who are not having such a good time being single mothers.
And in their leisure time, grandparents are not supposed to be daycares. Everybody's time is valuable. We have our own life. We work very hard to get everybody out of the house. Why would we want to raise your kids and keep your kids? That's out of order. But black people, The black culture is so dysfunctional. That's why y'all think that grandparents is supposed to be keeping kids and raising kids. It don't go that way. Y'all got it messed up.
So they're not going to stop hydrating?
And guess what? Yes, stuff like that's a portion. I'm supposed to be able to say, yo, on the 27th, I booked for me and my grandkids. Everybody going. Whoever ain't going, I don't need y'all money. I don't need y'all nothing. I don't need nothing. I just need my grandkids.
Right.
That's what we're supposed to do.
So we can't just drop them out when we want to.
No, it don't supposed to be dropping them out when you want to.
Like, here go your grandkids.
No,
I come back.
it don't. No.
See.
No.
You trifling ass really need to cough up y'all baby daddy. Okay? And what I mean is because all the worst moms get the best baby daddies. They do. Y'all saw that video of that girl where she going off on her boy about not bringing the rest of them kids even though he brought his son. Why do girls like that get baby daddies like that? Because if that would have been me, I would have gladly said thank you, told my son to come get his food, and I would have went and got the rest of the kids some McDonald's. I would not even be arguing. Or I would have just told the rest of the kids, I'm sorry, his daddy brought this, I don't have the money to get y'all this, but we finna eat anyway. But no, it be the worst ones who get the best ones. It must be nice. It must be nice.
I'm not going to marry someone that I had a baby with just because it's not right.
But that's the society that we live in, and what I'm saying is that's incorrect. You're willing to open your legs, let a man skeet in you, have his whole child replicate his DNA, but he's not worth marrying.
But sometimes you don't know that they're not worth it until afterwards. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that is the problem. This is what's wrong with us.
Society.
Because we're creating.
All right, guys, that's about it. As always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Listen, I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.